Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful recap for Wednesday, April 23, 2025 is finally here. In today's episode, Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, learns he has a brain tumor. Kelly Spencer, Sofia Perez, is grateful to both of her dads. Plus, Carter Walton, Lauren St. Victor, makes a bold move. In Kelly's room, she comments about being tucked in twice that night. Kelly talks about the magical night with her dad. John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, talks to Kelly about the amazing memory, she will remember it forever. Kelly talks about how her dad always comes through for her, and how lucky she is to have a father and a stepfather. Finn feels lucky, but reminds Kelly that he's no replacement for her real dad. Kelly understands. At the Cliff House, Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Miss Sinswood, tells Liam that he's dying. At first, Liam thinks it's a joke. Then he claims everyone is dying. Steffi sobs as she tries to get Liam to be serious about this. Steffi explains that Liam has a brain tumor and it's not operable. Liam says that these days, doctors can do anything. What about Kelly and Beth Spencer, Jordan Lynn Ariza? They are all he has in the world. Finn enters after leaving Kelly's room. Liam asks him if Steffi's bombshell is true. Finn doesn't say anything, which confirms it for Liam. Finn finally says they can't really treat this mass, they can only try to slow it down. Liam begs Steffi not to tell anyone about this diagnosis. Liam feels that something beyond medicine will save him. Over at Il Giardino, Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, tries to tempt Deacon Sharp, scene canon. Deacon is thinking about Hope Logan, Annika Noel, he rants about what Carter did to his little girl. Deacon tells his wife about karate chopping Carter at Forrester Creations. As Deacon vents, Sheila is confused about Liam. The Waffle King has matured, Deacon declares. Deacon confesses he brought up Liam to Hope. Sheila is surprised since HARTDR literally just broke up. Deacon wants her to be happy. Over at Hope's place, Carter shows up. The COO misses her and doesn't want to be a part anymore. Hope reminds him he didn't fight for her when it mattered. As they debate, Hope brings up him making decisions without even talking to her. Hope is starting to realize she never should have gone along with the takeover. Carter agrees it was a bad move on both their parts. They discuss the beautiful memories they shared. Carter asks Hope to take another chance on him, one to make the future they always dreamt of. Los Angeles sparkled beneath the midday sun, but at Forrester Creations and the Cliff House, tensions brewed like a storm just beyond the horizon. The day started quietly, but fate had other plans. By the end of it, relationships would shift, secrets would slip, and bold moves would shatter the delicate calm that once blanketed the lives of the Forresters, Logans, and Spencers. Liam's discovery. A memory resurfaces, a truth emerges. At Spencer Publications, Liam sat behind his desk, distracted. The laptop was open in front of him, but he hadn't typed a single word in over 20 minutes. His mind swirled with fragments, flickering images, muffled voices, a smell he couldn't quite place. Something had been bothering him for days now, something tied to that fateful night when everything had gone sideways. He rubbed his temples and stared into space. "Why can't I remember?" he whispered. Then, it happened. A flash. Not of pain, but of clarity. A hallway, a closed door. Voices, tense, frantic. And then, Luna. Liam's eyes widened. His heart raced. "Wait," he muttered. She wasn't alone that night. He shot up, grabbing his phone. A hasty call to Wyatt went unanswered, so he stormed out of the office, headed straight for the one person who might help him decode the puzzle. Bill. At Bill Spencer's Bel Air estate, the media mogul raised an eyebrow as Liam burst through the door without knocking. "You look like you've seen a ghost," Bill remarked, putting down his glass of bourbon. "I remembered something, Dad," Liam said, breathless. From that night, the night with Luna, Bill stood straighter. You're saying you finally got a clear memory? Yes. Luna was upset. She kept saying something about a mistake, and someone else was there. Bill frowned. Are you sure? Whoa. I don't know yet, Liam said, pacing. But this changes everything. Bill crossed his arms, his expression unreadable. Careful, Liam. Digging into memories can either set you free or bury you deeper. Kelly grateful. A moment between father and daughter. Back at the Cliff House, Steffi leaned over the kitchen counter, sipping her coffee and watching the ocean through the massive windows. The calm was welcome, especially after the chaotic weeks involving Sheila, Luna, and the twisted triangle that had thrown their lives off balance. Mommy, came Kelly's voice from the other room. In here, sweetie. The little girl skipped in, all smiles and sunshine, holding a drawing in her hand. I made this for Daddy, Steffi smiled warmly. He's going to love it. As if on cue, there was a knock at the door. Steffi opened it to find Liam standing there, visibly rattled but trying to mask it with a smile. Hey, he said softly. I hope it's okay I dropped by. I needed to see Kelly. She's been asking about you, Steffi replied, moving aside to let him in. Kelly squealed in delight and rushed into her father's arms. Daddy, Liam hugged her tightly, the weight of his recent discovery temporarily melting away in the embrace. Hey, Pumpkin. I missed you so much. As they sat on the couch, Kelly handed him her drawing, a crayon family portrait with Liam, Steffi, and her holding hands. I drew us at the beach, like when we went surfing. Liam's throat tightened. It's beautiful, Kel. I'll hang it at my place. Kelly beamed, then looked up at him seriously. You're coming to my recital, right? He nodded. Wouldn't miss it for the world. When Steffi watched the exchange, a bittersweet ache filled her chest. Despite the pain, confusion, and chaos, moments like these reminded her why she fought so hard to keep the peace for Kelly's sake. Carter's bold move, risking it all. Meanwhile, at Forrester Creations, Carter Walton stood in the executive conference room, staring at a presentation board. Designs were pinned with precision, but his eyes weren't on the sketches, they were on Katie. She was reviewing fabric swatches, unaware that Carter was battling with himself. He had waited long enough, stayed quiet long enough. Today, he was going to say what he'd held back for too long. Katie, he said softly. She looked up. There's something I need to tell you. Something I should have said months ago. Katie tilted her head, curious. You're scaring me. Is something wrong? No, he said quickly. Not wrong. Just overdue. He walked over to her, heart thudding in his chest. I know you've been through a lot. Bill, all of it. And I never wanted to pressure you. But I can't keep pretending. Katie's breath caught. I love you, Carter said plainly. Not just as a friend. Not just someone who's been by your side. I love you, Katie Logan, and I want a future with you. There was a stunned silence between them. Katie looked away, blinking rapidly. Carter? I know it's sudden, but I had to say it. You deserve someone who chooses you every single time. Her voice trembled. You already have. Even when I didn't ask you to, you've been everything to me. Then take the chance, Carter urged. Be with me. Katie reached out and took his hand. Let's not run from this anymore. Brooke's warning, a mother's intuition. In another part of the Forrester building, Brooke Logan wasn't in the mood for fashion. She was too concerned about her daughter. Hope had been spiraling for weeks, ever since the situation with Thomas collapsed and Luna's presence in the family started causing waves. Hope walked into the office looking distracted. Sweetheart, Brooke said, gently closing the folder in front of her. We need to talk. Hope sat down, wary. This isn't about Thomas again, is it? No, Brooke said softly. This is about you. I see you trying to pretend like you're okay, but you're not. Hope looked away. I'm handling it, Mom. You don't have to handle it alone. You've been shouldering so much. Douglas, Forrester, the mess with Luna and Liam. At the sound of Liam's name, Hope tensed. Brooke leaned in. Do you still love him? Hope's eyes welled up. I don't know what I feel anymore. Everything just got complicated. Then simplify it, Brooke said firmly. Follow your heart. Don't get lost trying to please everyone else. Hope nodded slowly, the wheels turning. Back at the Cliff house, Steffi's doubt creeps in. Later in the evening, after Liam left, Steffi stood alone by the window, staring out at the horizon. Finn had gone to the hospital for an emergency consult, and the house was eerily quiet. But her mind wasn't. She kept replaying the past few weeks, Liam's confusion, Luna's guilt, even the way Bill had looked at her when they'd last crossed paths. There was something there, something no one was saying out loud. Her phone buzzed. A message from Finn. Late night. Don't wait up. Love you. She texted back a quick love you too, but her heart wasn't in it. A whisper of doubt curled around her. What if Luna didn't lie, she murmured. What if Liam's memory revealed something none of them were ready for? At Spencer Publications, Wyatt's warning. Back at the Spencer office, Liam returned to find Wyatt finally there. He wasted no time recounting his memory and suspicion about Luna not being alone that night. Wyatt looked uncomfortable. Liam, if this leads somewhere dark, are you sure you want to go down that road? I have to, Liam said. If I was manipulated, if someone used Luna to hurt me, it changes everything. Wyatt frowned. Just promise me one thing. Anything. Don't let the truth destroy you. Because once you open that door, there's no going back. Thanks for watching this video and please subscribe our BOLD and BAUHUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.